Guys, there is a growing report on Dangote's refinery at loggerheads with the federal government and some agencies of the government, especially those people, kind of handling the affairs of the government as regards the oil sector. I think they are provoking a lot of people in Nigeria, and Dangote has vowed to actually fight till he finishes. That is something I kind of understand by this whole thing. Let me give you some kind of background knowledge around this. Dangote spent some billions of dollars in fixing a refinery or building a refinery in Nigeria, that is in Lagos. Instead of this man to get commendation, this man is getting bullied by some top government officials. That is really, really disturbing to an extent, because we are trying to profile a solution to this petrol scarcity and price in Nigeria. That is something I kind of understand by this whole story. You all must have seen the videos of Dangote actually trending on social media, speaking about why he came into the oil business in Nigeria. This man is almost, regretting investing in the oil sector in Nigeria, building a refinery that worth about $19 billion. A lot of people are coming out with their opinion saying that Dangote is a ripoff, Dangote is monopolistic, and the rest. Somebody, an individual, a businessman cannot be monopolistic. That is something I kind of understand, because the regulator of the business environment is the government. So the government, they have the right to issue licenses to people and say, go into the field and play for yourself. And now people are now accusing Dangote to say that this guy is monopolistic. How is he? They gave a lot of people licenses to build refineries, but Dangote went ahead, got serious with it, and built a refinery. And you are blaming him for building one. I think Nigeria, we don't really know what we really want, unless something is hidden around this, because a lot of people are now coming out to defend and antagonize Dangote. That is what the story is all about. The likes of Seun Kuti is talking about all of this, but a lot of people are saying that one are Igbo talk. And somehow the emir of Kano, that is Sanusi Lamido, has spoken about this and saying that Dangote needs to be protected in all of this. And some people are saying that yes, we need to protect Dangote's refinery to an extent. An individual built a refinery. The government, for over 20-something years, they've not been able to fix their refinery. And these guys, or the government, bodies or niggers, the government, hoodlums, these guys are really accessing, forests from the government accounts in the name that they want to fix the refinery. These guys have been doing it over the years, but Dangote single-handedly built a refinery, and now people are really jealous of him. People are really want to drag him down. They want to destroy his business. I think we need to wake up as a Nigerian. There's a kind of protest that has been proposed by the Nigerian youth out there. Instead of these guys to be concerned about how are they going to solve the Nigerian issues, they are now complicating the issue. You know what? Recently, Dangote was about investing into steel mine in Nigeria, and then how steel industry is in Nigeria, because we are always importing steel into this country, making the cost of construction and other things very expensive. This man is trying to invest right now. They are frustrating him on a business which he has actually invested, and he said, I'm no longer interested in the steel business. We have a lot of Nigerians that are rich. They should bring their money and invest in all of this. This is a setback for Nigeria, because a lot of business owners and investors are really watching what it is for Nigeria. Remember that we have a report that says Nigeria is a difficult place to invest in because of the activities and the selfishness, the corrupt nature of the government leaders. That is something really disturbing at the time. The federal government making some kind of alleged moves to take over refinery and refuse to fix their own. Nigeria is an interesting nation, and we have to look at it like that. But a lot of people are coming on the defense of Dangote, and that is really lovely to an extent.
Sir, okay, why did we drop the price of diesel. When we started, we drop it.
Guys, let's still talk about Afrobeat to an extent. It's not good we talk about a lot of things without talking about Afrobeat, because the name of this blog is called Afrobeat blog. I'm going to be talking about the best Afrobeat artists in Nigeria in 2024 right now, till now. That is something I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be calling out their name, and this is going to be all interesting at the end of the day. But you may disagree with my list and, you know, have your own list in mind. You can decide to put it in the comment section, and we still got to look at it from that point of view. When you talk about the best artists in Nigeria for 2024 till now, you have to call Burna Boy, Rema, Davido, Ashake, and these are some of the biggest artists right now based on their recent contribution to Afrobeat to an extent. And a lot of people are now saying that, man, Rema is not among the big four, because he is really claiming that he is among the big four based on the recent song he dropped. But I think this guy merits the big four based on his impact in Afrobeat to an extent. What is your own take about that? But right now, we are going to fragment this into sub-levels, and we need to actually understand it from a dynamic point of view. But on international level, you have to say Burna Boy and Tems are the biggest artists from Nigeria. That is something I kind of understand based on the recent good feat these people they are achieving in recent time. But somehow a lot of people are trying to add the likes of Irasta, the likes of Rema, and some few others into this particular category. What is your own take about all of this? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. At the African level, we need to talk about Davido and Ashake. Some people will put Shea Vibe in the African category, and that is really interesting to an extent. But I think Omale should come into this category also based on his recent contribution, and also a person of Irasta should come into this category based on her own contribution into Afrobeat to an extent. What is your own take about that? You can give me your own list in the comment section so that we can have it together and look at it. But talking about African category, you cannot leave out a person of Rema on that African category. That is something I believe based on the contribution he's made in African, Afrobeat to an extent, becoming one of the biggest artists at age 23 or so is one of the big flex of Rema to an extent. And this guy has declared that he is among the big four right now. You talk about Burna Boy, Whiskey, Davido, you call Rema on it. What is your own take about that? Do you think Rema actually deserve that list? At the Nigerian level, we should call Ashake on this, and call Shea Vibes also. We should call Kiss Daniel and call a person of Ruga at this level. And these guys, they've actually made impact in the Afrobeat sector. But we got some newbies in this particular category, and these are like King Madi, and she is really doing a lot of interesting stuff with this Afrobeat thing. I think we need to actually commend her for the good feat. What is your own take about all of this? You can put your own list in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.